internet friends, it's your girl Jen. Welcome back to Free the Tomatoes, and if you're new here, welcome to Free the Tomatoes. Today's video is volume 3 of 365 days of samples, and I have pretty much every product to talk about, so let's jump into it. I made notes, so let me just kind of pull them up before we get started. Alright, so let's start with skincare. So the first one I have to talk about is Tarte's Friction Stick, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. I think I would try a bigger size of this one. So the notes I made about this is, where is it on here? It has super fine granules, so it kind of gives you that nice buffing kind of exfoliation without being too harsh. And also, nice but gentle exfoliation. The one thing I did find with this is that when you did get to the end of it, it was hard to get all the product out because, let me see if I can pull it up. I'm not sure if you can see that in there. It's got this kind of weird hole in the middle and then these little grooves on the sides, and it was so hard to get the product out afterwards to kind of use all of it up. So I'm a little curious to see how the packaging might be different in the full size or if it's exactly the same. And the other thing I found too, I did enjoy the small size for getting in corners like around the crevice of my nose or around my mouth without getting it on my lips because I use a lip scrub. So I'm a little curious to know how the bigger surface area on the full size works compared to this one. I think the one downside I have about this, aside from the weird packaging on the inside, is it felt like it ran out really quickly. So I'd be curious to know if it's just because it was a small sample size and there just wasn't that much in here, or if it's just because you do use this product by applying it over your face. Maybe I use too much, or maybe this product just doesn't last long. So I'd be curious to see how much longer the full size lasts. Next, two products that I've used before, one being the Biore Charcoal Nose Strip. So I have a funny story about this one. These never work for me. I mentioned that in my last one, and I had this, dropping things. I had this ingenious idea, that if I use these 2 days in a row, what would happen? Would it be any different? And that was the first time I ever got one of these to work for me, was using these 2 days in a row. The amount that I got off on the second day was probably the most I've ever gotten on one of these. So there's a reason that you're not supposed to use these 2 days in a row, and that's because you're essentially putting an adhesive on your skin and ripping it off. So you're slowly kind of exfoliating off the top layer of your skin. So if you use these 2 days in a row, your skin doesn't have time to regenerate and kind of fix itself, and your skin is thinner. You may not notice it until it's a little too late, and you end up ripping off a little bit more than you should, and thus you have a raw spot left on your nose. And a product that I absolutely love is the Skinned Iceland Hydro Cooling Firming Eye Gels. Still love these, still think they're great. I have nothing more to really fill you in on. I would repurchase these for sure. So the next product I have for you is the Love Recipe Aloe Mask, and again, I don't know if maybe I'm just expecting too much from Fate masks. Maybe I'm just expecting too much from sheet masks, but this did nothing for me and it left my face sticky again. So maybe I'm reaching for the wrong ones. Maybe sheet masks just do leave your face sticky. I'm starting to wonder that. Please let me know, when you use face masks, do you ever find that your face feels tacky or sticky afterwards? Or is it really just me and I'm picking bad ones? So this is a no, didn't enjoy it. A product that I did enjoy, this is the First Aid Beauty Deep Cleanse Skin Rescue with Red Clay. Now, I made a couple notes about this one. First off, if you pour it into your hands and you look at it, there's actually like micro glitter or some sort of shimmer in this product. So it was a little weird to see a face wash with glitter. Now, I say that and I use the Galactic Cleanse by Glam Glow, which does have glitter in it too, but it's still not something that seems normal to me to have glitter in face washes, especially because glitter is one of those things that can sometimes be hard to get off. I can say that I didn't notice any shimmer to my face after I was done washing it, so I guess it was just something weird that I noticed. I think it was cute, like it made the product look good. It was just weird seeing it in there. Second note I have is that it was a nice cleanse. Like, my face did feel clean and refreshed afterwards, but it didn't feel stripped or dried out. So I did actually thoroughly enjoy that from this. With sensitive skin and dry skin, sometimes your face can feel quite stripped and dried out just from normal mild cleansers. This one didn't do that for me, so thumbs up to it for that. And the last note I have is that it did have an interesting smell to it. It was kind of a clean but earthy scent to it. It reminded me a lot of the smell of clay, and seeing that this does have red clay in it, that's probably where the smell comes from. I did enjoy it though. On to perfume. So I almost kind of retired the Escada Born in Paradise out of my collection just because I was starting to, I don't want to use the word fed up, that seems a little harsh, but you know when you just smell like the same thing day after day after day and it's not your favorite scent, you just kind of get tired of it, and that's how I was starting to feel about this one. But we stuck with it, we used it up, it's gone now. My notes I made about this one are, apparently it's inspired by pina coladas. There's notes of watermelon, green apple, and guava with undertones of wood, musk, and cream. I got none of that. To me, this smelled kind of like a mix of sweet and floral, maybe a hint of fruit, but I wasn't quite sure. But I got more of a floral scent out of this, which I find funny when everything about it says fruit. I'm happy I only got the small size because I didn't enjoy this in the end. So would I repurchase? No. Fun to try, but not my scent. The next scent we have, I did enjoy a lot more, and that is the Dior Poison Girl. This one here, I had to look it up too because I couldn't quite figure out what it smelled like, and I love how they always make these seem so glamorous when you read the descriptions. It's a warm rose with icy orange and sparkling neroli. Leave it up to me to butcher something that's supposed to sound all like sensual and pretty. Yeah, I can't say I really smell orange, neroli, or rose. Again, to me this kind of has like that exotic spicy smell to it. That was one way it was described, was warm and spicy, and I do have to agree with that. So I did thoroughly enjoy this. One downside to this is that if a fragrance is too potent, sometimes it can actually hurt my head, and unfortunately this was one that it seemed like the longer I wore it, the more my head kind of got irritated. So it kind of sucks because I did enjoy the smell of this. It's just apparently I can't use this one because it gives me headaches. But it was a beautiful smell, and the other thing I have here is that it's long lasting. So another thing, everybody loves long lasting perfumes that smell good, except when they make your head hurt. So moving on to makeup. This is probably the disappointing portion of this video. So let's start with the first product. The Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Lipsticks, Liquid Metal and Liquid Pigments. Yeah, so I'll start on the good notes of these. I only tried one, which was the Mauve Wife Liquid Pigment. Now, these are opaque. They have a thick consistency. They're true to the colors that you kind of see when they were being displayed in here. Everything about them made me really want to love these products. The biggest issue I have is that they're sticky like a lip gloss, and I hate lip gloss for that reason. I hate this mascara. Hate is a strong word, but I hate this mascara. This is the mascara that kind of has that, let's see if I can show you, that crazy wand. It's not even all the way around, which I'm pretty sure is on purpose, but it's stabby, it's sharp, and I know, keep your wands out of your eyes, but I did manage to stab myself in the eye with this the other day, and from how pokey and spiky this is, it hurt for 4 hours. I have never stabbed myself with a mascara and have it hurt that long, so yeah, salt on the injury. I hate this mascara, and then of course it hurts you. Alright, so now on to the fun portion of this video. We get to pick new products. So to start, I'm going to go with this box, which is the perfume box. And we're going to go with 2. The first one I have here is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana White. And for the second one, we got Versace Bright Crystal. Now, this is skincare? Nope, this is makeup. Alright, into the makeup box is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And, oh, wrong box. We also have, oh, this sounds interesting, the Smashbox Insta Matte Lip Transformer. Alright, and then for skincare, going straight for a mask, Nature Recipe Honey Mask. So we all know how much I love sheet masks. Dermal green tea collagen essence sheet mask. Okay, get away from that portion of the box that apparently is all sheet masks. Oh, Kapari coconut milk. I've never used this product. I have seen this product all over the place. I have some personal opinions about this product without even using it that I'm going to try to keep out of it so I have a unbiased opinion, but I'll make sure to add those when I review it. And I feel one more. Oh, thank you to Cerise1307. If you didn't see my last video, or I'm not sure if it's my last video or a couple videos back at this point, but she sent me one of these. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Soothes, Smooths, and Relieves Dry Skin. So I know I love the scent of this. I haven't used this particular product, so we'll see how well it hydrates. And I think one more. Sheet mask. But luckily this is from the Innisfree, and so far I'm 1 for 1 with the Innisfree brand. This is the It's Real Squeeze mask in green tea. So yeah, thanks for reviewing these products with me, and I will see you in 2 weeks to review these products. And until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!